Sebastian, congratulations, your 6th win of the season, 32nd of your career. Your boss called it faultless, bar the lock-up, and yet still some of the fans booed you. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, we are in Italy, you know, I'm dressed in blue. There's a little bit of red, as you can see, and also in the name there's a bit of red.
Yeah, but it's happened in Canada and Silverstone now. It's a bit of a theme developing.
It's extreme here, so it's you know, when you just walk around outside the track, you see all the shops and you see all the Ferrari stuff, basically for, you know, little girls, little boys. Yeah, from size nothing, straight after Labour they get the Ferrari dress, so it's in their jeans and. Yeah, obviously Fernando was up there and all the Tifosi mostly support Ferrari, so it's clear. But I said to the guys before on the in-lap, I said the more booing we get, the better we've done today. So we got some, and it's obviously a proof that we've been very strong today.
I mean, that's certainly true, and I know you're making light of it now, but you are only human. Booing must get you at some point, mustn't it?
Well, I mean, maybe the people don't like to see the same team or the same driver on the podium, but yeah, I didn't. You know, I enjoy. I think we enjoy as a team, and there's a lot of Red Bull fans as well. Obviously, they are difficult to spot here, but when you look closely, then you see the Red Bull hats popping out between all the reds, and yeah, I think they were very happy. Also, you know, when we get to the circuit here, there's so many fans, so many people, and. You know, we get a lot of attention and a lot of support. So obviously, if they have the choice, they go for red. But if red isn't there, then yeah, it doesn't matter if you wear blue, silver, or white. They're cheering for you.
And you're a nice guy, right? Sorry.
Well, I don't know. I'm not trying to be somebody. I'm not. So.
Okay. Fernando, congratulations, your 92nd podium, but not on the top step. How much did it affect things, your gamble to stay out longer, or was it a case of just not being able to match Vettel's pace today?
Yeah, I'm happy. We tried to stay long in the first stint just to have a little bit fresh, hard tires for the last part of the race in case we were close to Sebastian. We didn't have that opportunity, but it was good also to defend from Mark. And happy. The weekend was good. Yesterday, top 5 for both Ferraris. That was a very good qualifying for us. And today, fighting with the Red Bulls for the podium. As I said, nearly perfect, nearly because Sebastian won again and increased the lead championship. But he dominated Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we just need to congratulate him. This is a sport, and someone did better than us today.
We expect your teammate to be announced in the next few days. The other guys in the running, do you think that they'd be as supportive or generous a teammate as Felipe Massa?
I think so, because this is Ferrari. There is not any superpower in terms of driver decision or anything like that. It's the same for Felipe and it's the same on myself. If I arrive the moment that I need to help another teammate to win championship, and you know, we see what happened is a team decision. Obviously, I have a huge respect for Felipe, so I don't want to talk about any name, etc. If the team decide to keep Felipe, I will be only happy.
Mark, a podium for your last Italian Grand Prix. You made an initial great getaway, but then were forced back to third. Tell us about the start of the race.
Yeah, the start wasn't too bad. I think it was flattered a little bit by Seb's start. Wasn't great either, but the Ferraris were very strong. So Felipe, I think, got a good run on the outside. And then settling into the race after that, Fernando got me in early in the second chicane. I think that they were actually a little bit more comfortable on the harder tyre. Obviously, Seb had a clear run and was driving very well on that tyre at the start, but I think that I felt better, and it was evident that at the end I could put more pressure on Fernando on the other compound. So by then we were lost a bit of track position. So the pit stop was awesome. The in-lap was good. I was happy with how I attacked the box. And that was enough to clear Felipe, and very, very good strategy from us. And yeah, towards the end I pushed as hard as I could to make Fernando make a mistake, but I think we have to look a long way back until you see Fernando make a mistake under pressure. So did what I could. He told me that he was feeling it, but it wasn't enough.
Well, Felipe, the podium just eluded you today, but you seem to match your teammate on pace. What are your reflections on the race?
Yeah, I think the race was very good. I mean, the result of the race was maybe not exactly what I supposed to be. You know, today I had the pace to finish in the podium. You know, we had lost of position in the pit stop to Mark. I lost a little bit of a second to let Fernando by as well, and that was the biggest problem for my race. I think the pace was great, and today was a race to finish in the top 3, for sure.
Do you believe you've done enough to keep your seat for next year?
Well, I believe everybody knows me, you know, my talent. I don't think it's one race which shows what you can do, shows what you're able to do, you know. So I think I did a lot in my career, you know, and people knows me a lot. And if it will be important for Ferrari, good. Otherwise, can be important for another team.
Well, Lewis, I mean, it's difficult to know where to start. So much happened this weekend generally for you, but in terms of the race, let's start by saying, when did the radio problem start for you?
From that one.
I mean, and how much of an impact did that have?
Well, it's almost like it almost blinds you a little bit, you know. You just don't know what's happening in the race. You don't know. I didn't know when to stop. I mean, you got the pit board, but the pit board is confusing. So many pit boards going, so it was really difficult to pick out your one when you're coming by fast, and knowing when to push, when to not to push, when to switch your settings. When, you know, it's just was much more on me, and without the extra help, it was made it a little bit trickier. But you know, I managed, so it was cool.
But I mean, 9th place doesn't really do you justice in terms of the entertainment that you gave it towards the end and the race pace of the car, because you recorded the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, I mean, the team did a great job, and I didn't deliver this weekend, so I got to go away and reset and try to recover in the next race.
Are you encouraged, though, by the pace of the car ahead of Singapore, and it's a circuit that you love at Singapore?
Yeah, I think the car will be good once we get back to the higher downforce circuits. Yeah, looking forward to it.